This is Corolla Digital. Welcome to Hammer and Nails with Skip and Alison Bedell.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm Skip Bedell.
I'm Alison Bedell.
And this is like a listener's choice thing going on here today, right?
Yeah, this is Hammer and Nails podcast, Listener's Choice. We have an episode tonight which is going to be comprised of some segments from previous episodes that were funny. We're trying to fill in some 2 weeks worth of holidays that go dark at Corolla Digital.
We're going dark.
We're going dark like the leg of a turkey.
Dark for the holidays.
Dark meat like Jamie Foxx and Kanye West.
I got your dark meat right here.
So we're trying to put together 2 weeks worth of episodes that are going to have some funny clips for some of the new listeners who haven't yet listened to the early episodes, so that they can get a little flavor of what's in the beginning and middle. And we have a couple of episodes that are suggested by Derek Berlinski and Frederick Cook, who are some of our favorite listener/fans.
Yeah, thanks for contributing, guys, and giving us your feedback, and hope you all enjoy these episodes, so sit back.
And when you hear a little thing go zzz, like a zip sound, something like that, like a little scratch, zzz, like that.
Sounds like a mosquito.
That's going to be a little indication to you that it's another episode segment starting at that point. So with that being said, zzz, sit back and enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy, guys.
The food, they kept bringing us free food, and free drinks kept coming out. I love free food and free drinks.
All right, so let's talk about that. We're about 2 weeks or a couple weeks outside of starting to film again.
And we're dieting.
Yeah, so we're trying to get camera ready, Joe.
Because the holidays just passed.
Man, exactly. We just got through the holidays.
Yeah.
You know about the 10 pounds of camera ads, which by the way is a bunch of bullshit because there's more like 25. Yeah, at least.
And I'm up I've been up about 10 pounds since Thanksgiving and Christmas, and your mom, like, with desserts galore. So I've been having a really rough time of trying to shave those pounds off. But they kept coming out.
They're coming with a drink after drink after drink. Chocolate chip cookies. Like this big, right? With like a little Spike logo on them, right? As many as you could eat, which I didn't have any, by the way.
And every time Skip looked one way, they were like handing out, and they'd be looking like different waitresses were handing out the cookies, so they didn't know I already had cookies, so I would tuck them under my thigh,
right.
And then I would grab another from another waitress because she didn't see that I had one already.
Yeah.
So then I ended up with 6 cookies, and the big cookies in the packages.
Which I should say that we took most of them home.
We did.
I think that we had like a late night because we didn't get back to the room till like 5, 6 in the morning or some ridiculous thing. And, you get the munchies like when you're back, at the room.
Yeah. Oh my God.
The only thing there was to eat was his cookies. But
yeah. Oh my God. So at the fight, while everybody's piling into their seats,
right.
We see Kimbo Slice is there. He comes in, and then we see Tito Ortiz.
Right.
He comes in, and he's dressed up really nicely. He's like,
who we met just a week or so prior.
The two of them we met.
Cool Spike event that we get to hang out with, and take some pictures with cool
people. The promo shoot.
Yeah. So we had met them already a couple weeks prior.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They were like, hey guys, what's up?
They exactly. It was very cool.
Us.
Yeah. So they were there. The guy who won season 2 of Ink Master, he was there, but he was way rows back and behind us. He was with his girlfriend. We met him. So then when the fight ended, actually, I walked out of the it was the big fight of the night, and I know,
like, where are you going?
I had such building guilt about Kilo, who we snuck into the hotel. He was in the room. And I didn't realize there was so many.
We sneak that dog in everywhere. If you haven't seen Kilo, he's like 3 pounds?
Yeah, it's like 3.5 pounds.
Yeah, he's a kilo.
Yeah.
And he gets stuffed in a tiny little bag, which looks like a pocketbook, and she takes him into, anywhere, restaurants, hotels, all the places he's not supposed to be.
And there was so many undercards, I didn't realize how long we were going to be out at this fight. I just was thinking about like the 4 or 5 top main ones. There were so many. We were gone long, so I wanted to go check on him. I want to make sure he got water. I had to give him his pills. He needed dinner, so I was like, but my prince. He's my prince.
He's such a
so
prince.
yeah, so I left, and I thought I would be back in time by the time the fight was going to be ending, but I missed the whole fucking thing. So by the time I left the room, you called me.
I'm like, where are you?
Yeah, and I said I'm coming back. I said I'm coming back to the fight, and you said I'm in the club with Tito.
Right.
I'm like,
She goes, well, what?
What?
What'd you say? You're in the what with who?
Up in the club.
I go, yeah, exactly. I go, well, the fight is already over. We're done. We left. And as we're leaving, Joe, I'm walking out of the place. And I kind of melt into the line behind Tito Ortiz and his whole
posse
entourage.
Was it the Sky Lounge? Are you talking
No,
about?
Avalon.
It was Avalon.
Avalon. That's
At Mohegan Sun.
Yeah. That's the one that's got all the. It looks like ice. It's built out of like crystal.
Yeah, it's like a the big nightclub there.
Yeah.
We just had an event there not long ago.
As we're coming into the arena earlier on in the night, there's a big sign outside of the club, which at the time was closed, but we could see a sign of Tito Ortiz is the special VIP guest tonight. Going to be appearing at Club Avalon after the fight. So I didn't even think anything about actually being there with him at that later on in the evening. But as it happens, I'm kind of walking in the line, and one of Tito's guys, Freddie, says to me, hey, man, dude, I saw you with the Spike shoot a couple weeks ago. I said, yeah, come on with us, man. We're going into Avalon. We're going to have a good time. I'm like, all right. So I kind of just melt into the line and walk right into the front door and, of course, taken up into this roped-off VIP area where it's unlimited food and
they hear about it in all the rap
oysters
songs.
and shrimp and Ciroc and everything and chicks serving you drinks. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. I could do this, you know?
Yeah. You always hear VIP in the club.
Yeah, so we're up on this riser and everyone's like, Tito, I love you.
Yeah. So I'm talking to Skip and he's like, yeah, I'm in the VIP section with Tito. I'm like, what? He goes, well, there's somebody waiting for you at the front of the club, though. He goes, don't worry. Don't wait on the line. Just go to the front of the line.
There's a long ass line, 100 people trying to get into the club. I'm just like, go right to the front of the line and tell the guy you're Alison. And so there was a dude out there and ushered you right into it.
So I go to the front there and I'm like, I don't remember the name of the guy who was waiting for me, but that he ushered me in. We went down this long hallway and across the club. He takes me to the front. You're behind the front of the club next to where the DJ is with the.
I'm like, hey.
And the little upstage area. Sitting there.
How you doing?
Yeah, sitting with Tito, who's got the food and the big bucket with the ice and the Ciroc in there in front of him. We're chilling out.
We were partying like rock stars.
I know.
Yeah, she doesn't need any security to protect her ass.
No, I will.
She will definitely punch you right in the fucking face.
Very quick story about sneaking animals into hotels. This is very fast. Carol and I did that one time. She had a pet fish that she had. And now it's not very difficult. I'm serious. She had a fish that she didn't want to leave at home. We were going to be away for a couple of days. She had to feed it. She had nobody to feed it. So she takes the thing into a hotel, a very high-end hotel that we were in Grand Canyon, right on the river of Grand Canyon. Right. And she left it in a nice sunny place in front of a mirror.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah, you know exactly what happened.
Enough said. Came back with a boiled fish.
No, not boiled. The maid came in and used some kind of cleaning solvent on the mirror.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, the fish was belly up when you got back.
And she was like, what happened to my fish?
Oh, that sucks.
What was the fish's name, do you remember?
I finally figured it out. It was like an episode of Columbo. Well, ma'am, I think you left the fish in front of the mirror, you see.
Ma'am, just one more thing, ma'am.
Did the maid use fantastic? Or was it Windex?
It might have been 409.
Formula 409 or Windex. Okay.
What was the fish's name?
Oh, I don't even remember.
Freddy the fish.
Well, I had Kilo. I was also concerned about I put the light on, so I do not
Kilo
disturb.
gets sucked up by a vacuum.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I made like a makeshift wall of pillow that he was behind on the lower pillow, so that if somebody walked in, though, he would be shielded by a big pillow that you couldn't see.
Kilo.
That it was
He's partying with some poodle.
Well, he ended up peeing on his little bed that I brought for him because I did wait too long, but it didn't sink through.
Funny, I did that last time I stayed at Mohegan Sun.
You peed on your little bed too?
Yeah, you know. It's a party spot, man.
Oh man.
Oh fuck. So we're back in the club and they kept saying, "Oh my god, that fucking DJ! I hated that DJ. The DJ sucked that night. He kept stopping the song to say, Tito Ortiz in the club."
He was playing some really good music, but the problem was that he'd play 30 seconds of the song, just enough for everybody to get the groove on, be the whole dance floor is bouncing, and then stop. Tito Ortiz in the house, and then you start a different song.
A different song with a different beat.
It's DJs try to keep that beat consistent, right?
So
and I know this from DJing for years, man. It was like... It was like stop, start.
Yeah, between the
even
different
Tito
songs,
was like, all right, dude, I'm good, man. Everybody knows I'm here, bro.
You couldn't keep dancing. You wanted to dance, but you could not keep dancing because he changed the rhythm. He'd start talking. It's like he loved the sound of his own voice, this fucking guy.
DJ.
It was the worst DJ ever. Because just when you get into a good song,
well,
you
I think he was doing his job. They probably, Tito's PR people probably like, listen, man, keep saying his name.
Listen,
but I think he overdid it, though.
You defend people way too fucking much.
Well, I'm coming from a DJ standpoint,
no,
you know?
He sucked.
Like,
there's good people in every profession, and there's shitty people, and he was a shitty one.
All right.
He sucked.
Quick story. I have to. Rampage Jackson was at a club that a band was playing at that I happened to be at the time, and the lead singer was just a huge MMA guy. You know, he loved the fight. He was a fan, a big fan. Right. So he kept on saying, "Rampage Jackson in the house, Rampage Jackson in the house." Just kept on saying it. Rampage got a little bit, you know, after a while, he was like, all right, enough. You know, he said to the guy. And the lead singer actually went up to Rampage and said, dude, you got to do me one favor, man. Just, like, give me a shot. And Rampage is like, I'll kill you.
Are you serious?
He goes, no, in front of everybody right now. Come on, man. Give me a punch. And Rampage, he did. He gave him a shot in the arm. The shortest right I've ever seen knocked this lead singer down.
Oh, wow.
Lead singer fell down.
It was like the Bruce Lee 1-inch punch?
Yeah, exactly. It was awesome. It was the best thing I ever saw. And the guy's like, okay, now he was bothering him for his autograph all night, pictures with him. He goes, okay, now I'll give you my selfie. I'll give you my autograph. I'll give you whatever you want. I just had to do that.
Oh, my God.
Yes, for you.
All right, so it was like overdoing your job, right?
Yeah.
People lose their minds.
So, 2 great weekends.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, let's talk about what happened after the club shut down at, 2 a.m.?
It was early.
They stopped. It was like
we
were like barely there.
1 o'clock or something. I don't know what the time limit is in Connecticut, but
serving
whatever it
alcohol.
was early. Because we know for being New Yorkers that like, back in the day, we didn't even go out until midnight, right? I mean, you go around till 4 or 5 in the morning, and then you go to the diner, right?
Yeah, the club shuts at 4 a.m. in New York.
So like everybody just starts pumping, and they're like, "All right, want to thank you all for coming tonight." The lights come up, and I'm like, "What's going on? Is like a fire drill or something? What the fuck is going on?"
I have a theory about that. A lot of times, I have a theory about that. That was. That's not because it's Connecticut, but because it's on an Indian reservation.
Oh, is that right?
And the witching hour, they also stopped serving alcohol at like midnight on a lot of these, like the gambling areas.
Yeah.
They stopped serving alcohol at midnight. And we can cut this out or even end the whole thing. But I really do believe it's because of what happens with engine and firewater. I really do believe. I do believe that has a lot to do with it. Because there are other places in Connecticut that don't close that early or stop serving alcohol.
I think it was like midnight.
No, it was not midnight.
They stopped serving.
It was not midnight.
Oh, they have to.
No, the club
latest it was
stopped
1 o'clock.
The club stopped at 2, and that's when they made everybody leave.
But
and then he kept saying, "Well, it's Connecticut. We kept saying, "What the fuck?" Because you were at the point of mild intoxication.
I was at the point I just started feeling good.
You were like, "What? You were just like,
I'm like, what? Wait a second! I just get my buzz on here."
I know. It's like you kept just like, "What? Really? 4 p.m. in New York? Really?"
Well, you know what? All right. So I think the real reason behind that is because I felt like our time of partying like rock stars with Tito Ortiz, which let's face it, is like a once in a lifetime opportunity, was now coming to a rapid close.
Yeah, but it
was like in a flash, a flip of a switch. All right, everybody get out of the club. I'm like, oh, that's the end of that. But that's not what happened.
Everybody got hungry.
But before Tito said, hey, man, let's go get some burgers at Johnny Rockets. We got to go hit the tables. So it's like, okay, let's go hit the tables. So I'm thinking, like, we're going to go get something to eat? And he's like, no, gambling tables. So I'm like, cool, let's go.
Didn't we go to Johnny Rockets first?
No.
Oh, that's right. We went to the tables first because we spent the...
No, we went directly to the blackjack table.
So we walked through the casino and we go to the...
Blackjack table.
The blackjack table. Not just any blackjack table.
No, it was a $100 minimum blackjack table. I don't even know what the maximum was. Way more than I had, but it was a $100 minimum bet table.
Yeah.
Which, listen, I'm not a big gambler. I know how to play blackjack a little bit. I'm not by any means a good blackjack player, and there's definitely a technique to it. For those of you who play, you'll know that. So when I sat down next to Tito Ortiz, who is obviously a very experienced blackjack player.
Let's back up even before that, honey. he sat down at his $100 table because he's a big gambler, and his buddy, what was his guy? Freddie was talking about how he wins a lot of money. He's really good, and you know he loves to gamble, and he wins. So we're standing there waiting to watch the winning show, and we're observing. And he's got his beautiful girlfriend Amber Nicole sitting next to him at the table. And
by the way, it was like the sweetest girl ever. She's
awesome.
Such a nice person. The two of them are
not
just like
only was she
super
like
down to earth.
Because we were talking to her for a while, and she was just an incredible person, but fucking beautiful. Holy shit!
A chick that is that crazy knockout, ridiculously good looking, you would expect to be like
an asshole or dumb,
of a bitch or something. She was
not
so sweet.
She was
and
so
such
cool.
a nice person. And we really had a good time hanging out with them, talking to them. You know,
yeah,
it wasn't
because
like,
they're so fucking real. The
because
two
we
of them.
meet so many people in this business. There's a lot of celebrity bullshit and a lot of douchebags, and you know, like they were so not what you would expect them to be. They were just regular
so cool
people. You know?
Yeah, and when she was talking to us about their relationship and his twins and their love, and it was like, holy shit! I've never really seen other people who love like we do, and talking about like it was almost like talking to a mirror, sort of, you know. It was like, we know what you mean. We know what you mean.
You really didn't expect to hear that from them.
Yeah, like the respect that they have for each other, and that you wouldn't expect somebody like him, a fighter, and he's like really badass. You know, he's got this reputation, and his love for her was like right back at her, you know, and it was.
Well, I think that's a misconception of most people. You know,
well, that's what I'm saying. You
people
would
think
assume
that like if you're a fighter, you're a hard ass kind of guy, even on and off the mat. But you know, most guys that I know that fight, and I've been wrestling and involved with martial arts pretty much most of my life. There's that guy that you are when you're in the cage or on the mat, and then there's a different person. And many times those people are actually some of the most affectionate, nicest family people that you'll meet, because that's their counter. That's the counterweight. You know what I'm saying? That family, that affection and that emotion side of them is what allows them to go in the ring and beat the living shit out of you.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I don't know, did you see his Instagram?
Yeah.
The thing that he put, and even you, who's like the most fucking sensitive, affectionate,
don't give too much away,
loving, most wonderful fucking husband in the whole world.
Making me out to be like this little mush puppy.
Well, you are. You are. You're like the best fucking husband ever. You're affectionate, you're kind, and you're considerate, and I trust you, and you're awesome. Shut up, motherfucker! Shut up. Tito posted this post on his Instagram. A good relationship is when two people accept each other's past, support each other's present, and love each other enough to encourage each other's future. So don't rush love. Find a partner who encourages you to grow, who won't cling to you, who will let you go out into the world and trust that you will come back. This is what true love is all about, and it's always worth the wait. Now, he posted that. I'm like...
Wow.
It's like they're just so fucking cool, like meant for each other, like they just love each other so much.
Pussy. I'm gonna kick his ass for that.
I just love the two of them. That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
I just love the two of them. They're really fucking cool. So we were sitting there observing him start to play, and he had his $100 chips. He laid out a shit ton of money onto the table, and he was doing well. And then all of a sudden, Skip's like, I got to play next to Tito. I got to play. Take a picture of me playing next. And you're drunk at this point, I will say. So now I'm like, oh, no. Because I don't even go to the quarter. I don't gamble the quarters into the slot machine. I don't gamble. I'm cheap.
Here was my thought on that. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll sit down. I'll throw out $500. I'll play with that. If I lose it, you know what? So what? It was $500 that I sat down next to Tito Ortiz and played blackjack with, which, you know what? That's, to me, worth the price of admission.
Not to me.
Just because he was such a great guy and so cool that... who has the opportunity to do stuff like that with people like that?
Honey,
so I'm like, you know what? Let's do it.
No.
So you proceeded to try to talk me out of it.
Yeah, I tried to talk you out of it, like
She's
with
like,
no.
You don't want to do that right now.
We got bills, and we don't have money like he does, and we need that money. You know, it's like, come on now, like we got bills to pay, and he's got it rolling like that, and we don't.
Let's face it, we're obviously not broke, and to me, I was like, you know what? This is a rare opportunity to do something really cool, so we did it. And the good news is, I sat down, had a great time. He taught me a bunch of stuff how to play because I was actually like, all right, Tito, should I stand or should I hit?
Well, yeah, because you sat down. I was in the midst of saying to him.
No, he was cool with it, man, because, because he was like, hey, man, I'd stay on that. And he's like, elbow me and stuff. He's like, no, waving me off. It's like,
now, I can't see what's going on. I couldn't see, and I didn't know that because I'm behind Skip.
Like, doing one of these, like, cut it off. Dude.
I'm standing behind you because you proceeded to walk to the table amidst my protest.
Yes.
And so I was fucking fuming.
Really?
Because, oh my God.
I didn't get that.
I went from fuming to upset thinking about all the fucking money that you were about to throw out the window. So I started to cry. And watching you, I was totally fucking crying.
Oh my God.
Watching you because I was like, because to me, it's throwing it away,
right, so
and I was really upset.
Get to the good part.
So I'm
you don't
watching
always
you.
lose when you gamble.
I
Let's
can't
just say
see
that.
you.
There is a time that occasionally people do win, which is why you go back, by the way. If you lost all the time, you'd never go back.
So I couldn't see that he was helping you. All I saw was your back, and I'm thinking, you're going to come back over to me and tell me that you lost the money.
And
I
on
had,
my face like,
and I was totally full.
I told you so, look.
Yes, and I was prepared to say to you, now that you lost that $500, tomorrow we're going to Tiffany, and I'm spending $500 on something for myself as a fuck you. So next thing you know, you turn around and you won $500.
That's right.
And you were like, oh, I won $500.
That's right.
And Tito helped me.
God, give it up. Give it up.
And
Give
I was
some
like,
props.
holy shit. I'm like, okay, stop right there. Let's go cash out.
Give some props.
No, I gave you props.
Thank you.
I gave you props. I was like, yes, let's cash out now, though, before anything else happens. So we walked over to the window.
By the way, what did I do with that $500 the next day?
No. What did you do 5 minutes later with that $500 that you won?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
I forgot about that
well,
part.
now that I got the house's money.
Right, one hand, blackjack.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
I'm like, oh, no, you don't. I said, all right, only three the max.
This is the reason why I don't gamble, Joe. Yeah. Because now that I'm up $500, we cashed out. I actually went and cashed out. I had the paper back in my pocket, right? So now Tito's, of course, still there playing, has a massive pile of $100 chips in front of him. I don't know, God knows how many tens of thousands of dollars or whatever. So I'm like, wow, he's still winning.
Yeah. Let me go back.
Why did I stop? I should have kept on the Tito train.
So he's like, it's the house's money. So let me just go roll with this. I said,
well, now we're playing with their money.
No, I'm like,
how many times have you heard that, Joe?
300 the fucking most. I said 300. That at least we'll still have a couple hundred left over. You're like, okay. So he goes back to the table and he puts down, I see you put down the 3 and now you're still going. So now I'm like, all right, well, he's not going to, at least we're going to be up 200. So about 10 minutes goes by. He turns around. The guy says to me, Freddie's like, oh, look, he won. And I see like at least 7 chips. I'm like, we won 700. Yay. As it turns out, behind my back, you threw out another couple hundred. You gambled away the whole fucking 500. You didn't win 700. You were really only up the 500 that you originally were. So you lost, but then you won it back. So we were still 500 only up. Cashed out. Right. Thank God.
So, but isn't it cool though? I told you I'd come out of there ahead, and I did.
Yeah, but you put down that extra. If I would have seen that extra 200,
but sometimes that's what you got to do to get back to where you were.
That's what you had to do to not be in trouble with me,
right, Joe? I mean, Joe, you're a poker player, right? So, I mean, how many times have you were up, and now you're playing with their money, and then all of a sudden you went back down to where you started, and even below where you started.
That's the whole idea behind gambling is the longer you keep your ass in the seat. So there's like a curve there. The longer you keep your ass in the seat, the more of a chance you're going to win the money back if you're on the losing side. And conversely, the longer you keep your ass in the seat, the more of a chance you're going to lose the money back if you're on the winning side. So, in the end, at the end of your gambling career, I don't care who you are, unless you have sponsorship like professional poker players have, you are going to be at the best a couple hundred up or a couple hundred down. If you're a regular gambler, you're going to win as much as you lose. There's no way you're going to be like one of these guys where, unless you're a lotto winner or, that type of gambling, there aren't professional poker players that aren't sponsored that actually make money consistally. You're going to lose. So that's the whole idea.
Which means you never gamble again, honey. And because you already won, now we're ahead. And that's it.
That's why.
We go out up.
And that's why the casinos comp their customers.
Right, sure.
You know, I mean, especially like whales, like Tito. I'm sure Tito gets whatever the hell
He won a
wants.
lot of money that night.
My brother, same thing. They don't care if you win because they know you'll be back to lose it.
Right.
Believe me, for as many times as Tito was up like that,
right.
he was down like that.
What Freddie was saying, he won like $300,000 in Vegas, and he went out and bought a what? What was it? What kind of car?
I don't know.
Oh, Lamborghini.
Yeah, was it? I think.
Something nice.
Yeah, he bought something cash with that money. He bought some cool car that was really fucking cool.
Why not?
And much like my brother Anthony, won big in Atlantic City, and ended up putting in his entire pool and cabana. And all of the, in his backyard, and all of the landscaping, and the hot tub, and the waterfall, it all.
Right.
We didn't get to see that because it was dark out the night of the game.
You guys will be over in the summertime. Yeah,
and you know what? By the way, that's the thing to do. Go out and buy a car. Go out and spend the money on something good because
that you'll still have.
Because you're not going to turn that back into chips a week later and give it back to the casino.
And directly you do, because he's also been
the
out.
credit.
Well, he's also been out, and he's been like, give me like $10K credit to start, and he loses that, then another 10, and I've seen him down 40 and leave, have to leave, but I've also seen him, up 120 and leave, So it's really what 6 of one.
Well, me not being a gambler, all I can say is it was a super cool experience to even just sit down and sit at the table
with him
and sit and play with Tito and get like coached, and he gave me some great tips, and I walked away with a couple bucks in my pocket rather than down a couple dollars, and it was a good night. So,
and then we went back to the room and we were like up all. It was like really fucking.
That's where the story ends.
No, actually, that's not where the story ends. We went to Johnny Rockets afterwards.
Right.
Oh God, there was fucking drama at Johnny Rockets. We get on the line. Everybody orders their food, and Skip's like, I'm getting this for everybody because he helped you win, so we're gonna pay for the food. And somehow Freddie's food was separate. Like, I don't know if he hadn't ordered yet, but somehow he ended up having to order his own food and he paid for it. So now we want to go sit down, and because there's a whole bunch of empty tables, and we start to walk towards the tables, and some lady that's working in there is like, no, we're not seating there now. We're like, what? Like, we're just waiting for the food. Like, we want to sit down and eat it. And they're like, no, we're not seating there. So he proceeds to beg, and Tito's like, we just want to sit down and eat. And the lady obviously doesn't know who the fuck he is. And she's like, no, we're not seating back there. You have to wait. And so now they take out, what was that? Like, Freddie take out like a 20 to give her like a 20 to come on, just let us sit down. And she's like, no. You know what? You're being difficult, and now I'm canceling your order. We're like, what?
Like, yeah.
What?
Well, like, really?
Like we were being friendly and begging.
We just bought all the food. We're standing there waiting to eat. And she's like, you know what? You guys, we're canceling the order. And I'm like, lady, listen, we just wanted to sit down and eat the food. And by the way, his Tito Ortiz and his whole entourage behind us, and we're just going to, come in and sit down in your restaurant. No. And I was like,
nobody was rude. Nobody was inappropriate. And she was.
But then everybody got rude.
Oh no, Freddie was like, "What?" He's like, "You're a fucking cunt." So she takes his ticket.
Once the cunt bomb came out, all bets are off. Then it was like security. And now you're definitely not getting your food.
So she canceled his food.
She's about to start to give me back my refund, and it's like the only place open right now at that hour to eat, and we're starving. We're like, I'm like, listen, all right. So they all walked out. And I'm like, listen, how about you just give us our food and we'll take it and we'll go? And she's like, you know what? You're the only nice one in this whole group. She's like, I'm going to give you the food. But she's like, you tell that one he's not allowed to ever eat here again.
They are food Nazis over there.
Yeah, I'm like, seriously?
I
just want a fucking burger.
So then so this story gets way fucking better. So now we're waiting for the food. Now Tito and Freddie and Amber go to take a seat in this restaurant like this, which is in the middle of the mall area.
It's across the walkway there, but it's closed down at that time.
Yeah,
but there's still tables out in the open. We just sat down at the table.
So they go to this closed restaurant and they sit themselves at a table. Like nobody else is there. Like they made themselves comfortable at the table while they're waiting for us in the food. So we're waiting. The woman finally gives us the bag. She bagged it herself, gave us the food. We go back to the table. They open it up. And there's 2 wrapped burgers, there's 2 long containers, and there's 2 shakes. The shakes went to Tito and his girl. They opened up a burger, they split it. There's only one other burger, but meanwhile, they had also ordered a Philly cheesesteak.
Right.
So we got open up this one long package and there's fries in it. So they're eating the fries. They split a burger. There's only one other burger, which was Skip's because he ordered a double cheese. Something's fucking missing.
There's no Philly cheesesteak. So this is after 20 minutes of waiting, all this trauma. The woman finally reluctantly hands me the bag of food and it's like, get the fuck out of here with this food. I'm like, thank you. Bring it over there. So now they're like, oh, wait. Where's Tito's Philly cheesesteak?
And it's Tito's Philly cheesesteak. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want.
I'm like, all right, so now I feel bad because I'm like, listen, I
and $55 later,
guys got nothing
like,
to eat, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna walk back there with my tail between my legs. And, you forgot to put the sandwich in the bag. She's like, really? She looks at me. She goes, why are you back here? I'm like, listen, I'm sorry. You must have made a mistake for somehow the Philly cheesesteak didn't wind up in the bag. She's like, I packed that bag myself. It's in there. I go, ma'am, listen, I'm not lying to you. I just opened up the bag. There's 2 burgers, 2 paper containers that you open up, the flap things, right, with the fries in it, right? Wow. Fries and a couple of shakes. Because I packed that myself. I'm like, okay, isn't the customer always right? I'm telling you, somebody made a mistake. We get into this whole big thing, whole big melee. The manager comes out, security. It's this whole big thing over this Philly cheesesteak. It was like the most ridiculous thing you ever saw. And meanwhile, there's a line of people that are like, hey, we just want to order our food. I'm making such a scene over this Philly cheesesteak. Yeah. So finally, after 10 minutes of arguing and really all out arguing with these people to where Freddie comes back over, the one who threw out the C-bomb, and she's like, oh, no.
He called me a C-U-N-T.
Don't you even think of coming up in here. You get out of here. And I'm like, Freddie, back off, dude. I'm just trying to get the Philly cheesesteak,
And just for the record, she was a huge cunt. She really was.
He called it right. She was.
Yeah.
True.
All right, so now
that's true. Yeah, because she told me you're not getting it.
No, you're not getting it.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
So then,
right.
That's when I stood up and I said, "He's getting that fucking sandwich." I got up.
That's right. You went back.
I went back.
Yeah, you went back, and that's when I looked at Tito and I go, "Oh, dude, this is going to get really fucked up right now."
So
that's what happened.
That's what happened.
Right. Oh my God.
So I went back to the restaurant and there was this guy who was like a manager in training. So he was the one who had been trying to help us before. He was like this nice guy, really like kind of meek, and he was like trying to be helpful. Apparently she was the manager above him. I didn't realize that. So
Alison Bedell, professional cunt buster.
Yeah. I am a cunt buster.
That's awesome.
So then
I need one of you around.
I have somebody, absolutely, because then you'll get shit done. So then I have somebody behind the counter. I'm like, get me that other guy, that manager, the short guy. Yeah, get him. He comes out to me. I'm like, all right, I'm very fucking calm. I said, listen to me. We don't want to deal with any of this bullshit. Nobody's trying to start shit over here over a fucking burger. I said, but I'm going to tell you this right now. This is a lot bigger than you, this place, and this burger. I said, let me explain something to you. Do you know who that is out there? He goes, yeah. I said, okay. Now think about this. Spike is here tonight in the hotel. They used the arena to televise this whole fight. They brought Tito here to be part of their publicity for this. Okay? I'm going to complain to the hotel that Spike was paying to be here. Not only am I going to complain to Mohegan Sun, but I'm going to complain to corporate, Johnny fucking Rockets corporate. We're going to tweet it out. We're going to complain to the highest level of everybody involved in this whole fucking thing over this goddamn sandwich.
Give him the burger.
Let me tell. I said, you don't understand what's going to happen over this sandwich. He goes, okay, hold on a minute. And he goes over to the woman, Miss Cunt, and he explained to her whatever I just explained to him. And then she comes over to me and she says, okay, I'm going to get the cheesesteak, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to pay for it out of my own pocket. I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to go get it, but it's going to come out of my pocket, and I'm going to pay for it. Like, this is where I'm supposed to feel sorry for her. I said, okay, thank you. And I stood there and I waited. She got it. She came to me and she said, okay, this is the sandwich. I paid for it out of my own pocket. I'm really sorry. Have a good night. Thank you. Oh, and I walked away, and I gave Tito a sandwich.
You got the Philly cheesesteak.
And I got the goddamn motherfucking Philly cheesesteak. It was all done. It was taken care of.
That was a total escapade just to get a meal on us.
That thing was nice and hot and warm.
It was worth the wait, but man, talk about a lot of drama to get a
Johnny Rockets in general. And I'll tell you that I know from past experience. One of the guys in my brother's entourage, Fred from Brooklyn, who's popular on Twitter and elsewhere. He's a blackjack player. He went to Johnny Rockets to see about getting a late night comp because he's had comp dollars in his account. They refused him a free burger. He went to the hotel the next morning. He was like, he didn't push the issue. He went the next morning to the hotel. He said, I know I had it on my comps.
Right.
I know I was entitled to a meal at Johnny Rockets, and they refused me service, saying that I was intoxicated, that he didn't know what he was talking about, and they claimed that he was intoxicated. Wasn't too intoxicated to remember. I remember Johnny Rockets not serving me. So yeah, that place we've had trouble with before.
I think that what seemed really apparent to me that they have a lot of people getting in there drunk and acting like assholes.
Yeah.
She was expecting us to start acting like that before anybody did.
Which we were not. We went in there very polite and very courteous, but obviously it didn't end up that way because she was already treating us like we were derelicts.
Before anybody even said anything.
A lot of time, food service workers, they're going to lose their minds. Eventually, it's going to be their fault. From having to deal with, a bunch of assholes.
I can imagine working in that environment,
but you should not. I mean, you shouldn't just expect it to come from,
she had no professionalism as far as customer service because she jumped the gun. Yeah. She didn't apologize. She treated everybody like we were
she did at the end.
A drunk asshole. No. In
the end,
Officer Bedell took care of that shit promptly.
It's funny, dude, because I was sitting there across the way with Tito and his girl and Freddie, and when she got up and did,
watch this.
I'm like, oh, dude, you don't even know, bro. I'm like, now you're sitting here with one of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet, right? And I just want to get a cheesesteak, man. You know what I'm saying? Tito's looking at me like, hey, man, don't even worry about it, bro. I'll just forget. I'll go up to the room and get room service. I was like, oh, no, Tito, she's going to get you that cheesesteak right now. Yeah. Mark my words. And he's like, oh, shit,
I wasn't leaving until I got that sandwich from her.
And she came back with it, man.
Yeah. Fighting out of the red corner, Alison, cheesesteak sandwich for down. Go on.
But he does a whole bit. He's like, I'm not really stoned. I just look like I'm stoned. Oh, so actually the real behind that is that
Goat boy.
Does he look drunk?
Right.
I've been doing that since I'm a kid. I do a good goat, right?
Oh my God. Wait, the two of you were doing goat impersonation? What the hell? It's like Barnyard Bonanza up in here. What the fuck?
I also do really good chicken. I had that video on my phone when Mom and me went to that little farm, and I got the chickens fucking going. I was fucking yelling at them and shit, and they started going nuts.
Dude, she had all the chickens like perking up, like what? Hey, huh? What?
Oh, because
the roosters are like, oh no, not in my house. She didn't.
Oh, I gotta find that video.
The roosters were pissed, man. They were running around the yard looking for another rooster. That wasn't there.
That wasn't there.
Two shepherd sons out in the field.
Yeah.
One asks the other one, "Your father ever fuck sheep?" The other one says, "Nah."
That's a goodie. I like that.
Awesome.
Thank you for that.
I'll be here all week. Try the veal.
He looks drunk there, right?
Yeah. Wow.
And then I was like, oh, look at you.
He looks worse than
right. Right. So then she showed me the picture. I'm like, oh my God, the drunk face. So then I looked at her. I go, look at me. Do I look like that? She's like,
no.
Not at all.
So then let's take another picture. What?
Come on, man.
It's like the same shit. Like, what the?
You almost.
And then again.
Oh my!
Another one. Like,
all right, so I
that?
had Jim Brewer syndrome last night, and for some reason I couldn't take every picture. I looked like I was drunk.
Oh, it was so bad.
You almost look dead.
Right?
Yeah, really fucking bad.
My tongue should have been hanging out of my head.
Oh, here it is! I found the video. I found it. Wait. Okay, so I got the chickens going nuts. This is what I started doing. I started yelling at the chickens. That's me.
And you can hear the chickens in the back responding. They were having a full conversation. I don't know what the hell they were saying.
All right, so come on, tell them the story. Tell the.
All right, so we're going to roll into what the fuck. So if you guys been listening to our podcast, and hopefully you've been listening to them all, then you know that one of the segments that we do is what the fuck.
Or as Gilbert Gottfried might say, what the fuck?
Oh God, it was so good.
It's things that make you say every day that just happen in your life. You scratch your head and go, what the fuck? What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
What the fuck
All right, so
Skip had a moment early on in his life. He's going to retell this story.
Oh God! Every time I think of this story, it's like kind of messed up, man.
Yeah.
But it's true. It happens. So, all right. So, Joe, you being a musician, you travel around, you do what you'd see a lot of different places. You've played a million rooms, a million stages and venues, and all different types.
And I've rocked them all. You sound cowboy.
You are the rock and roll cowboy right there. So yeah, man. So back in like the 80s when I was like I think I was still even in high school. One of the first jobs that I had, I was like 14 or 15. I got a job as a roadie for this entertainment company, and it's actually what sparked my interest in becoming a DJ later on in my life. So this particular company I was working for. They did a lot of corporate events, and it was the time. It was one of these jobs we did in Manhattan. We did a lot of them in the city, and they were like office parties, So we would provide the music for it. It was a big DJ operation, and we went through the whole party and whatever. And I think by that point I was already DJing. It was a few years after I had started in with this. So, like we were talking about in an earlier pod, when you're a musician or a DJ, it's usually
you get all the pussy.
Not any shortage of chick action, Right. So here I am at this office party, and if you've been to any office parties, people tend to let loose, and especially some of the ladies from the reception or the secretarial area that are single.
Some mimeographed heinies, that's true.
Mimeograph. You're really dating yourself now.
When's the last time you mimeographed your nutsack?
For those of you under 30.
What even is a mimeograph?
Oh, my God.
Did I say mimeograph?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Well, the copy machine.
Yes.
Secretary sitting on the... Never mind.
Anyway...
So here I am, this young DJ at this party. By now, the thing's in full swing. All the secretaries are there. It's the one time a year they get to let loose, and kick back and have a couple of drinks and be crazy. So I'm having fun with all these girls on the dance floor all night. It was great. I'm there doing my thing. I'm the DJ. I'm there to entertain people, right? This one particular chick, really, really exceptionally good-looking girl, kind of European flair, long, jet black hair. Italian chick, if I recall. I think she even had like a mild Italian accent, right?
Mamma mia.
That's a spicier meatball.
That's a spicier bedel.
That comes later in the story. Spicy meatballs.
All right.
And my sausage. So here I am. I'm all of I'm 18 years old, I think, right? So
jacked, because at the time he was bodybuilding as well.
I was in
good looking and good shape.
And the DJ, the life of the party. And so this girl is really coming on to me aggressively, and I'm going to say she's late 20s, maybe even 30. Right, so I'm like, hey, home run, old, right? Awesome. It's like Mrs. Robinson all day long. There you go. What 18-year-old guy doesn't want a hot-looking older chick, right? So here I am. I'm flirting with her, and I'm doing my thing. And by the end of the party, she's like, well, listen, what are you doing after this thing? And I'm like,
you.
She's like, nah. She's like, why don't you come back and hang out? We'll have a drink back at my place. Now, I think even then the drinking age was under 21, right? So, was 21. No, let me rephrase that. I was drinking under 21. I was 18. No, actually, I wasn't doing anything back then. I was like the jock, athlete, bodybuilder, freak, So it wasn't about the drink. It was about what was coming after the drink, right? So. Yeah. No, actually, no.
Let him tell the story. Let him tell the story.
I wish that was what happened.
Oh, come on, don't give it away.
That's what happened. So anyway,
you gotta stop now if you tell me she.
Yeah. So we wind. No, she didn't have a cock.
Okay, all right, then go. No. Then you have.
Oh
then you
my
have
God.
My to go on.
It was not a chick with a dick. And that wouldn't be the first time that happened either. But that's a story for another day.
That's another what the fuck.
That's a big what the fuck.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
So here we are. We're back at her big. Yeah, no pun intended. Here we are. We're back at her place, and it's like it's things are happening, man. We're making out, and we're getting all into it, and the the shirt buttons are starting to come undone, and you know, like we make our way into the bedroom, like, you know, like when you're kissing a chick and you're walking as you're kissing, and like, you know, they're walking backwards, you're stumbling and you're knocking over the lamp and shit. You know, you're making your way back to the room, and you're kicking off a shoe, and the high heels flying over your shoulder, and I'm like, wow, this is cool, man. You know, shit is about to go down.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me.
We're backing into the room, and we get on the bed, and by now we're just about all clothes off. I think the only thing she has left on is a bra, and there I am. I'm popping the thing. It's like the front clasp. You know, like you got to work your way around the back, and you got to work the back thing. Which I think by that time I had kind of worked out. You know, that you actually one-handed. You still got the other hand around her waist. You could actually one hand pop that thing. Well, here it is right in the front. I undo it, and I think where everything went wrong or started to go wrong was that the lights were still on. That we didn't manage to turn the lights off before we got back to the bed, so it's pretty bright in this room. And we laid down, and I popped the thing, and it was ba-boom! And she's got a nice rack, man. I mean, she's good-looking chick. And Joe, I got to tell you, man, it was my first experience with hairy nipples.
Oh, yeah. She was Italian.
Dude, here's where we get to what the fuck?
What the fuck?
I'm like, oh no. I just stopped right and I was going for it. I was like face in. I actually undid the clasp, and my face was right there. And the second that thing popped open, I was going to be face on boob, right? And all of a sudden, like, yeah, like it was like Scooby Doo. I was like, dude, I remember freezing in my tracks. She's all up in it, man. And her eyes are rolling in the back of her head, and she didn't even notice my eyes are popping out of my fucking head. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what? What the?
I got the sound effect.
That was more like, there's a mild gag going on there. All right, so listen, evidently, and I had no idea. Here I am, a young strapping lad. You know, not enough life experience to know that evidently, women that have hairy areolas, it's a condition. You know, and like body hair, like women get facial hair and they got to get waxed or tweezed or lasered or whatever the fuck girls do. I don't know, to get rid of it. Just get rid of it, because I gotta tell you, man, it wrecked the whole deal breaker. Oh yeah, deal.
So tell them what you did.
Breaker. So not only, I mean, it wasn't like, there was like one or two, little like dark, like a little short stubble to where she might have just shaved or something and it was starting to grow back. She missed a day. Right. I'm talking full blown, like curly. They were like pubes.
Like Rapunzel, look down your chin.
Yes. You could have braided this hair.
Which probably would have been more attractive.
Oh my God.
At least if she would have put some gel in there and styled it or something, I might have been all right with that,
Like two little L-bi looking back at her. Wow.
No, but this was like full-blown hair extensions hanging off of her tits. I was like, come on, man. So here I am, and like I said, her eyes are rolling in the back of her head. She's still into it, and in that split second, I was like, oh no. So I started to back up, and she's like, well, what are you doing? And her legs are kind of wrapped around my back, and she's like, and I'm like grabbing back, and I'm peeling her foot off my ass, and I'm like, no. And I back up, and I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, what time is it? I'm like, oh, my God. Like, there's the clock radio on the nightstand. I'm like, oh, my God. Is it really that? Holy shit. I got to get out of here.
You see, I'm afraid I have to break our date for Saturday night.
Break our date?
Yeah. Well, you see, something suddenly came up.
And she's like, what are you talking about? Where are you going? You really? Are you really getting up? You're leaving right now? I'm like, no, you don't understand.
I don't want you to be late for class, okay? I'll see ya.
Something suddenly came up.
Really, I'm so sorry. We'll pick this up some other time. I gotta go. I got an emergency. this is an emergency. And meanwhile, I'm thinking like, yeah, it's an emergency that I get the fuck out of this place right now. Because I was so repulsed, man. And you know what? It's like, now looking back on it, it's like, part of me, you know me, I tend to feel bad for people, for maybe too much so. But I don't feel bad for her because you know what?
She could have shaved that shit
groom
off.
your shit, man. I don't recall her panties being off yet. So it wouldn't have been ironic if she was like full shaved.
I can see Skip like, I've been hair too long. I had to go follow someone out of here. Oh my God. I can't believe that you have
oh God.
Dude, hairy nipples, man, not good, right?
So he busted the fuck out of Dodge and fucking left. Immediately.
I put my pants back on. I would like the guy that's like running out of the house, putting the shoe on and hopping on the other foot as he's running because I
have to admit there was a time where my sister went to college, and this is a very quick story. My sister was in college.
Your sister has hairy nipples too?
No. Ew. Anytime anything.
And even if she did, how would you know about that?
Between my sister and myself, anytime.
You guys are really close, though, aren't you?
We are, but anytime we mention anything,
close.
Immediately, ew comes up, whether it's a text or whatever. I'm getting with Carol right now. Ew! She's like, yeah, Patrick is serving me some nice meat for dinner tonight. We're close, but not that close.
Tube steak.
She went to school in Fredonia, at college in Fredonia, and she had a couple of roommates. These girls that I happened to visit Dawn one weekend, got with one of the roommates, and she had, and I shit you not, it was like a patch of Furby hair that went from the middle of her back just like down to the crack of her neck.
I've never seen such a thing.
The weirdest thing, dude. You mentioned this hair story. It immediately brought me back to
like
this
a chia
thing.
pet.
Chia. Chia Pets, the pottery that grows. Soak your chia, spread the seeds, water, and watch it grow.
Chia. Oh my God!
Like a chia pet. And you would think she would shave it, wax it.
It's a chia patch.
Why did they leave
it? The unfortunate part of this story is I didn't even know it was there until I was balls deep and reaching around back.
Oh, you were already in.
I was already done. It was too late. Oh. I could do nothing about this. And I went, what the fuck? Tell me you have a teddy bear. You're laying on a teddy bear, right?
What is that?
Cute. You're so cute. You're laying on a teddy bear. Tell me you have a teddy bear.
So the lights were definitely out with you because, dude, I was full lights on, man.
Good. Luckily, if they weren't, you would have gotten a mouthful of.
Yeah, imagine it. Check this out. Imagine they were out when we walked into the room, and after we were all done, she turned them on.
Oh my God!
Then I
imagine you put. No! You would have known as soon as you started sucking on those babies.
Oh, you got them stuck in your teeth.
You work as a stripper and you forgot to take off your tassels. Tell me you forgot to take off your tassels. Please.
Tell me they're tassels. It's like Brad Pitt. Was it 7? What's in the box? Come on, what's in the box?
Wow.
Oh my God, it's so fucked up.
Very similar stories.
Oh.
A little bit different. But.
Wow, dude, I'm sweating right now. I'm actually.
That is a what the fuck? What the fuck?
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck?
I love that story.
Shave your nipples.
Yeah.
Wax, laser, do something.
Anything.
Yeah.
Anything, ladies. Don't let it grow.
Yeah.
Don't allow your bra to be taken off. How's that?
Why would they? I don't understand why people leave it. Women with mustaches, why do you leave it? Don't bleach it blonde. Shave it off if you have to. If you have to fucking shave it, get laser, something. Like, don't leave it.
Listen, man, I would have preferred a full-blown fucking pencil mustache with a curly, where you twist with the fucking wax on the end and you twist them up like
handlebar.
You know, like the evil villain. I would have preferred that.
Oh, God,
you know you didn't.
Oh my God, that's such a
Not the hairy nipples.
What is bad enough? It was Moose and Squirrel made mustache girl.
And so not only that was a what the fuck and a tip all in one. Shave your shit.
Oh God, ladies.
Shave, ladies, shave.
Groom it.
Please groom yourself. And I know that a lot of ladies like over maybe 50 at this point, or maybe 55, still got full bush.
They've reached the threshold of like, I just don't give a fuck anymore.
I don't know. Like they're
There's
still
also the hippie mentality because I'm a little bit older than you guys, so. Basically, I went through the '60s as adolescent, and there's the early '70s as a teen. So I know the hippie mentality.
Yeah, but you're talking about chicks with hairy armpits or hairy legs, dude. The hairy nipples are a whole other thing, man.
That takes it to a whole new level.
You might as well be like sleeping with a fucking alien.
I can't imagine anybody that likes to eat
fucking ET or some shit. No. It's that bad.
Yeah, but even no matter what generation you're from, you cannot like eating a hairy pussy. It's much better if you shave it off.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Okay, then.
And there you go.
And on that note, we're going to talk about our love story in the next pod.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you so much for sharing that story.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia, that's a hairy nipples.
She turned out to be the monkey.
This is Corolla Digital.